Why testimonials are so important for pet portrait artists and how you can use them to get more customers. Hi, I'm Sema Martin. I'm a pet portrait artist and I have been for the last 10 years. And I'd really like to talk to you about the importance of testimonials because I feel like it can be missed amongst other artists. So a testimonial is basically when somebody sends you a quote or a picture or anything telling you how much they loved the drawing you made, how much they loved working with you, basically their experience. So why these are so important is because it's like that social proof of someone that's worked with you, has liked working with you, therefore it would get other people to trust working with you. Like, how many times do you go on Amazon, say, and look at the reviews before you decide to buy? Like, how many bad reviews they have, how many good reviews they have, what have people said about the reviews? Because normally that determines your answer, doesn't it? It doesn't matter how good the post is of what they say, of how amazing that product is. If people in the comments are saying how bad it is and don't buy it, you're not going to buy it. But if people are saying, oh my God, it's amazing, I wish I'd bought this sooner, blah, 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 you will buy it. So testimonials are really, really important to gain more sales, new sales, consistent sales for your pet portrait business. I personally really love getting testimonials from my clients because they're all over the world. I never really get to meet my clients. So testimonials is sort of like the only way I can really know whether, I'm doing it right. I am creating a good relationship with my customer. I've given them what they've wanted, what they've asked for. I have been, I've been what they needed, I suppose, in terms of the commission process and delivering a good service and product. So that's how I know I've done a good job. So I really do look forward to receiving testimonials from my clients. And normally it's a bit tricky to actually get testimonials from clients because they're not always thinking about the importance of it in terms of what you need it for in your business. So you do have to ask for it. I normally ask for a testimonial after the portrait's been delivered. So I like to use it as a little follow-up message. I say, hi, how you doing? I hope you received it and everything's okay. I'd love to see a picture of it on the wall or next to the pet if they haven't passed away, that kind of thing. And just let me know in a few lines what you thought of the process, what you thought of working with me, that kind of thing. Like, make it sound like you don't need a huge paragraph of words and an essay and that kind of thing. Just let them know it's only a few words, a few kind words. That's all you really need from them. And let them know that. And more often than not, they will just send you something to let you know what they thought. And it's very helpful. And pictures are really helpful too, because pictures is something that you could also share. So if the pet hasn't passed away, you can ask them, be really specific for what you need. So ask them to have a picture of the portrait with the pet. Say, can I have Marvel the cat sitting next to his portrait? Like, if you be really clear of the type of picture you need, like what you want it to look like, then they can go away and do that for you. If you say, I just need a picture, they will just take a picture of the portrait in their house. If you need the picture with the pet, because ideally you do want it with the subject so people can see, oh, that's the cat with the cat's portrait, it looks really nice, they can compare and think about their own pet with their portrait. So that's the sort of ideal circumstance. Of course, when the pet has passed, you can't do that. But even asking for the customer holding their portrait, being happy, being excited to receive it. Even a video, you can always ask for a video. I know that some clients have done videos of giving it because it's been a gift, and they're really fun to see because you see the people opening it and crying, and it's such a wonderful experience, I think, especially as the artist, because I wasn't there. I didn't get to see it firsthand. A video for me, I love watching them. I have a few videos now and I just love watching them. I love seeing people look at my artwork and burst into tears because they're so happy, because it's so accurate, and they just love that I've managed to give them this gift, you know, and it makes me feel really good about doing it. So asking them for a video, especially because Christmas is coming up, it's good to tell people, especially if it's a gift, can you please record it as you gift it, because I would love to see, like, ask them to do that and then they can send it to you. So try and, I guess, sort of have the foresight to see how you can use testimonials and how they can get the testimonials to you. So other ways that you can get testimonials or use testimonials would be, like, especially on your website. So I've got like a whole page of testimonials on my website. So any potential clients can come on my website, they can click the tab that says testimonials, and they can see all of my happy clients saying how much they loved the artwork, what it was like working with me, and then some happy pictures, either with them and the pet, or the pet and the portrait, or maybe it's just a picture of the portrait itself because they didn't get around to taking a picture. So I just use a picture of the finished portrait, and that's okay as well. So in terms of doing that, that will help build trust with the next client, because, like I gave the example before with Amazon, you're more likely to trust a product if you see enough people applauding it, enjoying it, telling you that you should be doing it too, you know. So make sure that you display them somewhere that you can either send people to, or they can happen upon it when they're on your website. I would also post it on social media. So if you've got Instagram and Facebook, YouTube, whatever it is, whatever social media platform you use, make sure you're sharing your testimonials. You know, post the picture that they sent you, post the quote they sent you, and then underneath, all you need to say is, contact me if you would like a commission as well. You know, you can keep it very simple. It doesn't have to be a long thing, but by sharing what other people have said about you is going to build that trust. It's your social proof. It's going to enable you to attract more clients. So they're really important in that way. So I would constantly post about them, even repeating it. So say you've got to the point where you don't know what to post on social media, or you don't know what to say in your emails or anything like that. Just post a different testimonial that you've posted, like, I don't know, last year or something. Like, it doesn't even have to be anything like recent. It can just be something from years ago. And recycling content in that way, one, it just sort of helps people see what you have been doing, what you have done, especially, like, you know, if you have been going for a few years like I have, then it's helpful to see what you have done in the past, and, like, you know, if your style has changed, or, you know, the kinds of pets you've done. I've done a lot of cat portraits, so sometimes it's nice to post a testimonial of a dog portrait that I've done, especially if I'm trying to get more dog commissions and things like that. So post the testimonials, even if you've posted about it before. Post it again. It doesn't matter. Post it again, talk about it again, show people what you've done again, and share people's words from what you have done. If you're fresh and you don't have any testimonials, then that's okay too. Just remember to ask for them when you do start getting commissions and when you do make sales, or even ask your friends and family. If you've given away any portraits and you're trying to start your business, but you haven't actually got any commissions yet, but you have given people artwork. I remember my very first testimonial was, so I drew my sister-in-law's dog for her wedding present. And so my first testimonial was her with the portrait and the dog. So she didn't even pay for it. It was a wedding present. I drew it and I gave it to her as a gift, and she did a testimonial for me. So you don't even need to get people to, I guess, pay for the commission by doing the testimonial, you know. So ask your friends and family, ask people you've gifted portraits to, can you please just take a quick picture and write a few sentences of what it's like to work with me, and how, like, what you loved about the portrait, what you loved about the process, you know, that kind of thing. That's what you want people to talk about. And yeah, that's why testimonials are so important. They're really going to help you get your next commission by showing this trust and this, I guess, perception of who you are as an artist, how you work with people. That's what you're building. That's where the testimonials help you do. And if you need any more help with growing your pet portrait business, you can now download the prospectus for the Business of Pet Portraits course by clicking the link below. It's completely free, and I will see you next time. Bye.